The girl perfectly finished her final move, only to find she had wet her pants, but her mother still made her continue skating. She constantly used harsh language to push Tanya to keep practicing. She didn't even allow Tanya to chat with other kids. If Tanya performed poorly, she would fly into a rage. Her mother's teaching grew increasingly rough. Inevitably, Tanya picked up her mother's bad habits. Gradually, she grew into an excellent figure skater, but her personality and manners were crude. At that time, figure skating was an elegant and expensive sport. The girls wore custom-made outfits and danced on ice to graceful music. Only rebellious Tanya came from the bottom of society. Her costumes were homemade, the music was wok. Her performances emphasized female strength. Because of this, she was seen as an outsider. Even though her skills were superb, the judges gave her low scores. The first few times, Tanya just stormed off angrily, but finally she could no longer stand the injustice anymore. She rushed furiously to the judges' table and demanded to know why her scores were so low. But the judges just looked down on her, disgusted by her vulgarity, and deemed her unfit for such a refined sport. Back home, her mother didn't comfort her either. As usual, she belittled Tanya, making her feel worthless. During an argument, she even grabbed a knife and stabbed Tanya in the arm. Not only had her hard work gone unrewarded, but her mother was rubbing salt in her words. Tanya was heartbroken. She cut off all contact with her mother and focused entirely on preparing for the national competition. She was determined to use absolute skill to shatter everyone's prejudice. But right before the competition, a man verbally humiliated her. Tanya held back her anger. What she didn't know was that after the man returned to his seat, a woman handed him some cash. It was Tanya's mother. He was still using degradation to push Tanya. Unaware, Tanya had already begun her performance. Her gaze was firm, her posture steady, and she jumped and landed. He did it. It was a triple axel, a move no female skater had ever achieved before. The audience went wild. No one looked down on Tanya anymore. Her mother's criticism was also not the motivation. She won simply because she wanted to win. True skill was the best rebuttal.